So we're here at the end of 2021 with a few exciting releases like the Samsung S21 and the iPhone 13, and also the debut of foldable phones that suddenly everyone wanted to catch up after the Galaxy Z Fold 3. Most new flagship phones came out with small improvements over the previous models, mostly in the camera department and occasionally the display. Pretty much how it was last year, and honestly pretty much how it's been in 2021 as well. And the big question here is, what's next for smartphones? What are companies like Samsung and Apple planning after, let's say, 4 to 5 years from now, when it looks like the smartphone has almost been perfected in every single way? Hey guys, what's up? Tech Flash here. So apparently it looks like everyone has recently been interested in their smartphone's camera quality above all else. So that's the one thing that phone companies are consistently upgrading year over year. It's not the speaker quality, the battery life, the performance, or anything else that brands truly put their full effort to improve anymore. And to me, it looks like there isn't much else to improve on. A faster processor maybe, a better display perhaps, or even an improved camera, and that's pretty much it. It seems like we've reached the pinnacle, and to be honest, smartphones nowadays are a bit of overkill. And this makes me think, what will be the next big thing? What are Samsung and Apple focusing on once we're no longer satisfied with the innovation, or I should say lack of innovation, in a few years? Well, as it usually happens in the world of mobile technology, it looks like it's time for something new. We had MP3 players, then MP4 video players, then smartphones were introduced to retire them next. But since smartphones became mainstream with the first iPhone about 14 years ago, they haven't really been replaced with something else or better, at least not yet. Foldable phones seem like they're on their way to becoming mainstream thanks mostly to the efforts of Samsung to improve and market the Galaxy Z Fold and Galaxy Z Flip phones. Those two have been Samsung smartphones enthusiast phones for a few years now, while the Galaxy S series includes the upcoming Galaxy S22 are something to keep the casual mainstream consumers happy. Similarly, Apple's new iPhone 14 should keep the Apple fans happy until their AR glasses are ready for an official introduction. The Galaxy S22 will be mostly like its predecessor in terms of design, but with slight camera improvements, and we can say pretty much the same about the iPhone 14. Nothing too spectacular, and definitely nothing that we could consider the next big thing. But back on the more exciting foldable phones, while Apple may have decided that foldable phones are not a worthwhile step to take between normal smartphones and AR, Samsung took that step. Keeping in mind that foldable phones may be short-lived, that is a bold step from Samsung. Now we have other brands like Motorola, Huawei, and Oppo trying to consistently release better and better foldables, or at the very least join the small yet competitive folding phone market. Google is also likely to enter it next year with the Pixel Fold, and Apple has folding iPhone patents popping up too. LG quit the phone market this year, so when it comes to phones with rollable displays, the LG rollable is out, but rollables from other brands may still be coming next year. But if foldable and rollable phones and their upcoming successors aren't the next big thing, then what is? Not to say that they're not big, they're a big thing, but for the moment they're more like a stepping stone until something bigger comes. And that's something that will become the next big thing is AR in the form of wearable augmented reality glasses. Apple may not usually be the first to develop the most exciting new things, but it's definitely often the first to make them mainstream. MP3 players in smartphones, tablets, smartwatches, wireless earbuds, they all became mainstream after the iPod, iPhone, iPad, Apple Watch, and AirPods came out. And there's a good chance that Apple will be the first to introduce augmented reality to the masses with its upcoming Apple AR glasses. We've seen countless patents for the pop-ups, so we know Apple is working on AR, and we've heard the company's CEO Tim Cook share his excitement for AR. AR is going to take a while because there are so many hard technology challenges here, but it will happen. It will happen in a big way, and we will wonder when it does how we ever lived without it. Like we wonder how we live without our phone today. Even Facebook started working on the metaverse, which revolves around AR. Recently, the Ray-Ban smart glasses were introduced with collaboration of Facebook, and even though they really aren't AR glasses, they are an introduction into what's to come in the near future. According to trusted analyst Ming-Chi Kuo, he also said that the iPhone has about 10 years left before it's replaced by AR, and we can surely expect other phone brands to try and introduce AR sooner. Before the iPhone is replaced, Apple is likely to introduce its AR glasses as soon as next year, which at first will serve as a companion to the iPhone using its processing power, because the technology to fit an iPhone's worth of components into the frame of AR glasses isn't quite there yet. Other than Apple, Google is also working on AR operating systems and AR headsets. Facebook is inventing hundreds of millions in Meta AR and VR programs. Verizon has teamed up with Motorola to develop AR glasses as well. So yeah, if you're wondering what's next for smartphones, are they going to get more innovative? Do they have more room to improve? Or what will be the next big thing? Then in a nutshell, AR will in one way or another be the next big thing. Alright guys, that will be all for today's video. If you enjoyed it, please drop a like and consider subscribing if you haven't already. Thank you once again for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.